Hi, my name's Teresa, and you're watching Between Two Wheels. So let me check in. It is early afternoon here, and I just wanted to make a video now because I have another really busy day. Again, for me, in my life, I can only do usually and by choice, two or three things in a day because I have to pace myself. It becomes a fatigue factor. And it also becomes something that just isn't me and my life. You know, every time I do anything, go anywhere, requires somebody else that I have to be dependent on. So my life, that's why I stress and always talk about, keeping a very simple life. I can't do multiple things in a day because, and when I do it, I still screw up. I'm human. When I do push myself, I always pay the price. My body and my mind always pay the price. So I just wanted to make this video because I promised myself, and I said it, that I would make a video every day this week. And again, this is a really good week for me in learning from, sometimes we just don't learn from past mistakes. What is it with us? Or with me? I mean, I'm not going to get you guys involved, but for me, I know how my environment needs to be. And yes, there are some outside circumstances that are involved this week that it just seems like everything is happening at once. But a lot of it I've created, and a lot of it, I've made a few mistakes. I just made a mistake today. I have a meeting and I said it was on one day and it turns out it's on another day. And now, because it was my mistake, I take full responsibility for it. I will be attending the meeting that I screwed. Anyway, I just screwed up, but I take responsibility for it. I am always a woman of my word, and if I screw up or if I, I always take responsibility, and that I take, yeah. So whatever it is, even if I do not like to go back on my word. I've gotten some emails saying about, the whole shaving my head thing that I'm going to do for the MS. Yes, I am doing that. I made that commitment. I made that promise. That was a goal, and I am doing that. I am honoring that. But, I guess if I want to say anything, it's like, just really take responsibility for your own stuff, your own surroundings, and what you create. Like I said, some situations, some stuff we can't control. What we can control is how we are going to let that affect us. And, staying in the right here, right now, how important that is to not reflect on, what happened yesterday and not think about, or not think about, what's coming up to be the future. Keep it right here, right now, just this present moment. And again, this is a wonderful test, these couple of days of grounding myself, of keeping in the now, of not focusing, okay, you have this, you have that, on this day you have this, and you have these commitments, and yeah, just to stay right here. Because I can very easily get caught up in all of that and then let it affect my right here and right now. And, and taking responsibility for your own stuff. If you screwed up, I screwed up. I did something and I screwed up. It's 100%, my fault. And I take responsibility for that. And and now I've got myself in this like thing, and that's why I thought I'm going to turn on the camera now. Maybe this, I can kind of talk my way through it. And normally I just kind of come back down, try and get myself back down and say, okay, what is this trying to teach me? There's a lesson in here. Once again, there's a lesson, always a lesson, always a lesson. So yeah, and because I have to be really careful, you know, because this always affects my symptoms, always, you know, and that's why I preach, I practice positive, happy, you know, just being optimistic, because negative emotions, negative just vibes and energy and stuff, man, it really affects, you know, anybody, but particularly like with me, with MS, my symptoms, I get stiff, and I, you know, and then just all that negative stuff in my mind, it's just not good. Okay, so I have, like I said, I have a busy day. For me, it's a busy day. You know, I forget sometimes, and I have to remind myself, T, you have a chronic disease. And I'm not saying that to use it for an excuse, but, you know, you have a chronic disease. Just merely socializing sometimes exhausts me. And the fact that I always have to have somebody else that I have to rely on. So, you know, and I don't like that. I've accepted it, but accepting it and kind of liking it sometimes are different. You know, okay. So I am going to leave, and let me just check in. Like I said, I have physical therapy in about an hour, and then a couple of other things, and yeah, so I wanted to make this video now. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.